Hello everyone, this is the final Bosman, and on today's episode, it's Paris Games Week! Welcome to the show. I am Kyle Bosman, and if you are wondering what Paris Games Week is, that's okay. We've never talked about it in the entirety of this show's illustrious career, because it hasn't entirely been relevant to video game headlines. It's been around since 2010. It's kind of just mostly a show where people in Paris could go see games that were just shown at Gamescom. Here's what happened this year. Sony said, you know what? This year, E3 and Gamescom are too close together. We're moving our Gamescom press conference to Paris Games Week. And I said, what is that? And now we kind of know. So just like that, Paris Games Week is suddenly relevant. We're all talking about Paris Games Week as if it is something we care about. Of course, all we truly care about is that juicy press conference. That's all we're here for, is press conferences. Love press conferences. And so today I want to talk about Sony's Paris Games Week press conference. Obviously, these episodes are tight because we have less time to write, shoot, and edit them than usual. So what I'm doing today is I'm just going to give out quickly some Paris Games Week prizes. Because I think Paris Games Week's fancy. You know, it's like Paris Fashion Week. That's a thing, and now they have Paris Games Week as well. This is fancy. So let's give out prizes. Our first prize. Game I already forgot about. Boundless. This is a Minecraft-like game, and you're hanging out with creatures that look like things I think I saved in Ratchet & Clank. It's a PlayStation exclusive, but you know, it's just so weird that a game like this, that is huge, that has huge worlds, can leave such little impact. I don't know what it needed. I don't know what could have done, but it came to the end of the stream where I was looking at my list of games and I saw the word Boundless and I said, what was that? That's what that is. Runner-up, Matterfall. This game comes from Housemarque, who did just Resogun recently. Does a lot of like twin stick shooters, does a lot of just action-y games. Did a CG trailer for what we know won't be a game that looks like this. Why? Why do that? Best job buttoning the button. Gotta give it up to Michael Denny. Michael Denny, you killed it today. Buttoning that button, looking sharp. A model citizen. Everybody button your buttons. Least impactful exclusive announcement. Everyone, the highly anticipated beta for Battleborn will come exclusively first to PlayStation 4.
PS4 players will be the first to experience the highly anticipated open beta on console when it arrives next year. The next 3 games...
Should be noted, actually, that this press conference had a smaller audience than we're used to seeing at Gamescom or E3. So basically, every announcement was met with like a, woo! Not much at all, but this one in particular, oh my goodness. Not sure it's highly anticipated. The game comes out in February. They did not even announce when that beta is coming, but you should know, everyone, exclusive. I think 2K is going to be shocked by the reception to that beta. They're going to look at their numbers and they're going to say, where is everybody? We have a free beta. Where did everyone go? Sony, if you had to spend money to lock down that deal, that's wasted money. Best musical performance. Absolutely has to go to that child who is saying wow and yay in the GT Sport trailer. Best beard. Who saw this one coming? Surprise of the season, it's Dhalsim! Normally a bare-chinned man, Dhalsim comes with a huge white beard to take the prize. Well done, buddy. Best performance from a model pretending to be using VR. This guy. We need to talk about this for a second. This is not the way to show VR. Don't hire models and then shout at them, oh, look down, you see something scary. Look to the side, you see something. Stop it. Stop making those. Here's the prize for best representation of VR. It's just a bunch of normal people who are about to go see a movie and they're scared. That's perfect. This is for The Walk. This is The Walk put this together. Who would have thought that would happen? I guess it's because of Sony Pictures. But this actually turned out to be the best way to present VR. I want to see normal people getting freaked out. I don't want to see models playing rigs. Best in show, I gotta give it to Wild. Wild is not the most graphically intense game. You can definitely see that some compromises are already being made to, you know, character models and everything, just the visuals of this game, because of everything you can do in this game. And this game, again, This is perfect for press conferences, to have a gameplay demo. And I know this one in particular wasn't live, but we got to see a progression through what we would actually be playing in this game. We get to see a bear swimming. Also, you get to see a rabbit swimming. Look at that animation. Just we got to see a lot from Wild that we're not used to seeing in other games. That's the best thing you could do at a press conference, is show why this game is different. Maybe that's what Boundless was missing, is why is this game that different? Oh, it's like Minecraft, but with grappling hooks. Like, okay. So Wild, on the other hand, showed us a lot of things we're not used to doing all together in one game. Being creative, having a big, sexy snake lady tell us that she's our goddess. Weird things like that. Wild, killing it. Very good. If you are interested in looking up other games that had huge showings, you want to see more trailers, definitely check out Horizon. Also had a gameplay demo. This one was live, and actually just after E3, still impressive to see this game, still showing new things. Dreams is actually less terrifying than it was before. I'm okay with Dreams. There's still some super freaky giant mouse men. I don't like them. I don't want to see this in a game that I'm playing. However, the vision is becoming clear. They're a little more okay with calling what they're putting together levels. You know, at first it was just like, a dream could be anything. It could be an experience. It could be a musical performance. But yeah, basically it looks like in Dreams we're putting together video game levels for the most part. Obviously you could still do musical experiences or whatever, but it's cool to see that game kind of formulate and become a game. Detroit had an interesting trailer. I mean, check out the trailer. Who knows what this actual game will be when it comes out. This is from Quantic Dream. This is from David Cage. This is actually Kara brought to life, an old just concept demo brought to actually becoming a full game that takes place in Detroit. I don't know. Check it out. Lastly, poorest showing, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, bringing in an old trailer to Paris Games Week? That's a faux pas. And right after you brought an old trailer to TGS? Activision, you're being stingy with trailers. You gotta stop this. Let us be hyped for your game. At least try. Try to get us hyped.
Konnichiwa.
That is it. Going forward, got a few last final takeaways. Number one, not a lot of indies. I guess No Man's Sky is still an indie, but that has a narration in its trailer now. Now it seems like a big budget game. I'm just surprised. Normally Sony goes deep into indies, shows us a lot of indie games. This week, that was not a huge focus in their press conference. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, just a weird takeaway. Are they going forward going to be doing that less and less, or is that just a one thing? Indies maybe not be big in Paris, may not be the right brand. Number two, what's up with backwards compatibility? And by this, I don't mean PlayStation 3 backwards compatibility. That's gone. Forget about that. I don't know. You have that weird PlayStation Now thing. I mean PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games. There's rumors it's happening. There's patents that it's happening. If you buy the limited edition Battlefront console of the PlayStation 4, you're getting 3 PlayStation 2 games that will work on your PlayStation 4. That's happening soon. I totally expected the announcement of how it is actually functioning. Maybe they're just games on their own. I don't know. Well, guess we'll find out when we download those games in November. Until then, it's just a big mystery. Will we ever get to play our PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games on our PlayStation 4? Those that we paid money for. It would be nice, but whatever. I still got my PS3 plugged in just to play Mega Man Legends. And finally, PSX. Lots to be revealed at PSX that wasn't revealed here. Will PSX still be a big deal? I suspect yes. I think at least Final Fantasy VII Remake is happening at PSX, so that's enough to get excited about. So in general, yeah, what a press conference. Generally, not a lot of bad things to say about it. There were lulls. VR is a lull. Sometimes just talking about a game. The talk after the announcement of Gran Turismo Sport, kind of a lull. These things should be riveting, but it wasn't treated as such. Jim Ryan, as he's talking to the creator of Gran Turismo, just stands there with his arms crossed, like he's bored. You can't do that. You can't do that live on a stage. It wasn't as peppy of a show as it could have been, but yeah, at a certain point, just became games back to back to back to back, which is all you could ever ask for. Something for everybody. We'll give it a 6 out of 10. Anyway, that is the show for this week. We did it. We got it through it. Obviously, I could talk about this for a half hour, but there's no time. There is time next week to talk about more new things about video games, so I will be back here next week, and I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone. I know that we all have a hard time distinguishing what exclusive means. When we hear about exclusive things for a console, it's confusing. There's a lot to take in. What am I getting? Sony this week at Paris Games Week has developed a system to make this all simple. And here's how it works. There's a simple icon that will signify what kind of exclusive you're getting. For instance, if it's an exclusive game, you see this, PlayStation 4 exclusive. If you see a game that will have exclusive content, like for instance Tekken 7, which was announced that there would be some ambiguous exclusive content coming to it, here you'll see this, PlayStation 4 exclusive content. If it is coming first to PlayStation 4, you'll see this, PlayStation 4 first. So you can be proud that you're going to be the first person to ever play this if you're a PlayStation 4 owner. If you're looking at a game that will also appear on PC but just simply won't appear on an Xbox One, that's called a console exclusive. You'll see that right here, PlayStation 4 console exclusive. If a game has not locked down exclusive content, or if it's not going to be first or console exclusive, you might see this before the trailer. Special edition console. Now this doesn't mean you're about to watch a trailer for a special edition console. This simply means that Sony has done the right thing and locked down a deal to have a special edition console associated with this game. Feel proud as a PlayStation 4 owner. And finally, if you signed a deal where you get the beta first, you'll see this. PlayStation 4, play the beta first. There. So simple. Now you'll never have to wonder why is this? Why is this? Almost every single game had one of these during the whole presentation. Like, if you didn't have at least an exclusive console, get out of our press conference. That is a little whack. I don't know how to handle all this. Anyway, thanks. See you next week. Bye.